What's up, guys? I'm Bormai. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about a few reasons on why you're not as bad at Call of Duty Warzone as maybe you think you do. Normally, I bring you some Warzone tips and tricks, that kind of thing. But today, I wanted to discuss things like KD ratio, what an average one is, where you're at, you know, things like that. Maybe why you're not quite as bad at this game as maybe you think you are. So if you're new, I'd love for you to hit that like button. That's very helpful for me. It's good for the YouTube analytic. If you're new, check out a couple of my other videos. If you think this channel's for you, I'd love to have you subscribe. I'd love to get a comment from you guys. I'd love to interact with you guys more. Leave me a comment about anything related to Call of Duty, and I'd love to discuss it with you. Let's just jump right into it, right? I mentioned KD ratio, it's kill-death ratio. Did you know that according to Google, if you search this, the average KD for Call of Duty Warzone is 0.95? Now that's crazy because this game has officially probably the most cheating of any game I've ever played. I'm not kidding you. People don't even hide it anymore that they're cheating. They just cheat and they don't do anything about it. They released a statement on, "Can you please stop cheating?" Didn't work. Unfortunately, most of those players are on PC, so you know there's nothing we can do about it. Hopefully, it'll be a little bit better in the next in the Cold War series. But KD, so 0.95. It's kind of crazy because with all the people cheating and all the pro gamers these days, that's kind of low. So you're talking about people who have a 32 KD, from whether they're cheaters or they're professional gamers, whatever, doesn't matter. So what I'm saying is, if you are at a .78, maybe even a .80, you're probably not as bad as maybe you thought you are. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that's a great KD. I think anything under 1, you need to work on, right? I mean, at least if you have a 1 KD, you're getting somebody before you die, right? Anything over 1, I'd say is pretty good. Anything over 1.5, I would say is absolutely great. Anything 2 and higher, probably pro gamer level. And obviously, if you're one of those people cheating with an aimbot or a wall hack or a recoil or whatever the other hacks and cheats are, then your KD should be way higher, you know? I'm not going to fault you. I'm not a big fan of the cheating, but hey, if they're not going to do anything about it and you're getting away with it and you think that's fun, good for you. I personally hate it. I don't think it's fun. It's zero skill, and it ruins the skill gap for those of us who are doing good and do care about our real stats. Another thing to look at is how many downs you have. You can go to barracks, records, wins, and it'll tell you how many wins, how many kills, how many downs you have. You check out your downs. If you have a lot of downs, like let's say you have 1,000 kills and another 800 downs, those downs, those are gunfights that you won. That's a job well done. I mean, maybe you didn't get the elimination because maybe that person's teammate killed you, or you got third party and you died. Whatever it was, you didn't get that elim, but pat yourself on the back because that's a gunfight that you successfully won. So if you've got a lot of downs, maybe you don't suck as hard as you think you do because you have the basic mechanics down. If that's the case, you just need to master some of the other skills to be a great Call of Duty player. I mean, you can check out some of my other videos. There's a ton of great YouTubers out there and pro gamers that are streaming on Twitch that you can watch that will really help you fine-tune some of those skills. Watching them will help you. I mean, that's why professional athletes watch their game footage so they can see the mistakes they're making. In fact, I just put out a video last week, 10 fatal mistakes that Call of Duty Warzone players make. I'm going to leave a link here. It'll be in the description. Check that out. Maybe that's a good jumping off point. You can find out what mistakes you need to be aware of so you can get better. Another thing that you might want to consider that means you're probably a little bit better of a player than you think is wins. A lot of people in this game have 1 win, even no wins. Some people don't have any wins. statistically speaking, this is the hardest battle royale game outside of the obvious cheating that we already kind of mentioned, but there's 150 players in a room. So already just jumping off into the game, your statistical chance of winning is lower than Fortnite or any of the other battle royales. I'm not going to get in and name them all. There's tons of them anymore, but so you already have less of a chance of winning this game than you did any other battle royale that's came out, you know. Something else you want to look at is how many top 10s do you have, right? I mean, same thing, barracks, records, is that under wins? That's also under wins. You need to check out and see how many of those you have. I'm in somewhere around the 35% of my games I've played are top 10s. Now, maybe that doesn't sound like a lot, but you got to realize I've played like probably 1,500 games of Warzone. So, you know, to have 500 plus top 10s, that's pretty good. And on top of that, some of my wins. I don't have as many wins as a lot of other people. I think I have somewhere around 40, maybe plus 40 plus wins, under 100. I'm not a pro gamer. But I tell you what, if you've got a whole lot of top 10s, that's pretty good. That means you were best, especially if you're playing solo, that means you were better than 140 other people. If you're playing duos, you were better than 75 other teams. I mean, you're doing awesome, right? I mean, really, you are not as bad as you think you are. Don't let, because you watch some of these badass players like Nick Merckx, who just slays every day, yeah, you're gonna suck compared to him. A lot of people suck compared to him. Like I was saying earlier, though, check out some of these other... Nick Merckx is a good one. You can watch him. There's J-God, Iceman Isaac, Expel, Savage, Benny Central. There are tons of great YouTubers out there that when they learn something, they share it with you. When I learn something I can't wait. If I learn something new, I cannot wait to put a tip video out about that tip and spread it to you guys, so hopefully you guys will get better. These are just some of my thoughts on why you're maybe not as bad at this game as you think. I know I'm probably going to get a lot of crap about this video because people are going to say, oh, you suck, and everyone always wants to one-up you. I don't care about anyone else's game or how they, you know, if they have more wins than me, or if they have... Sorry about that, guys. I thought I muted my phone. If they have more wins than me, or more kills, or what, I don't care. I really don't. The only people that I'm comparing myself to are people in my skill gap. I mean, that's why there is skill-based gameplay in this game. I mean, you know, it is literally so people can have fun and compete against people in their own brackets. Anyway, I'm Bormai, signing out. Till next time, wishing you happy gaming. You thought this video was over, right? Psych! Gotcha. No, I wanted to bring up, I was talking about in the KD ratio, when I was talking about, you know, these cheaters that have 32 plus KD ratios, pro gamers that have probably 10, 12, 16 plus KD ratios, and then your dirty casuals who could have, you know, a 0.25 KD ratio. All these things are averaged together to get that 0.95. So if that's the KD ratio with all the blatant cheating and all the new pros that are popping up, people just making a living off of playing Call of Duty in tournaments, then if you have that 0.75 KD, you're probably not horrible. Again, that's not a great KD, but I'm just saying that if the average is 0.95, then you're not doing bad, since that is a fluffed average with all of the cheating and the craziness going on anymore with Call of Duty. This time, I really am signing out. I hope you have a good time gaming.